to my grammar pages. My name is Sandhya, back with a new class for you all. Today in this class, we are going to talk about tenses. First of all, what is a tense? Tense, it refers to the time of action. So this action can be expressed through verbs. We all know that verb is a part of speech which denotes about the action of the subject or its state of being. Now these verbs, they take different forms according to the type of action that is being expressed. Now in a short form, we can say that it is a form of the verb which talks about or showing the time of action or the state of being is called a tense. Now friends, do you think that all the languages have tenses? Of course no. Some languages, many languages have tenses in order to express the time of action or just time. But a few of languages, they do not have the tenses. Just they talk about time in different methods. Now one tense does not always talk about one time. For example, if you take the case of present tense as well as past tense, in some cases they just don't talk about only one time, that is about present or past. Sometimes these tenses are even used to express future actions also. Now I think it is very clear to you what tense is. Tense is nothing but the time of actions. These actions are expressed in the form of verbs, through verbs. Now verb plays a major role in expressing a tense, the time. Now basically these tenses are classified into three main categories. So what these categories are, we should talk about past, and we should talk about present, and we should talk about even future. Now coming to past. What is past? Past is what you did sometime before. So for example, if I take a sentence, I ate. I ate is a sentence which is telling that this action, the verb, here it is called the verb. This is in past tense. So this verb says that the action got completed. Now we can see I was eating, and you can write I had eaten, and even you can write I had been eating. All these talk about past tense only. And now coming to the present. Even present, it talks about what you are doing right now, that is current actions. Now the same example I'll take. I eat. Here you might have found the difference. Here I wrote I ate, and now I'm writing I eat. I am eating. I have eaten. I have been eating. All these are about present tense. Now coming to future. Future is nothing but what you will do sometime later. This is what you did sometime before. What you do right now, what you are doing right now, this is what you will do sometime later. The same example I'll take. I will eat. I will be eating. Now I will have eaten. I will have been eating. In the place of will, we can go with even shall. Later in the classes, I'll tell you the difference between shall and will. Whether we need to write only shall or will, what kind of difference. Actually, there is a difference. In my later classes, I'll definitely explain you the difference between shall as well as will. Now, What did you understand? Basically, tenses are of three kinds, that is past and present as well as future. So all these four come under past, this is present and this is future. But this is not the end of tenses. So each and every tense, once again, they are subdivided into four. Suppose if we take past into 4, divided into 4, here 4 and here 4, totally we have 12 tenses. That is 3 into 4, we have 12 tenses on the whole. Now let me tell you what those 12 tenses are. Now let me tell you all the tenses in detail. As I have told you, each and every tense will be divided into 4. So here I have already bifurcated them into 12 different divisions. Now coming to present tense, simply you can remember that this is about, as this is present tense, we can say that this is today, and past tense is talking about yesterday, I mean the completed action, and future tense we can simply remember that it is about tomorrow. This tomorrow, most of the students, they go wrong in the spelling. It is not double M and single R or double M and double R's. It is single M and double R's. Now, coming to the bifurcation, first thing is simple present. I mean, these four bifurcations are simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. If you want to have an example, I can simply say, he plays cricket is simple present. He is playing cricket is present continuous tense because this is continuing. He has played cricket, present perfect. He has been playing cricket is present perfect continuous tense. Now this part is done. Now coming to the next part, that is past tense. Past tense is once again divided into simple past, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous tense. For simple past, I'll take the same example. He played cricket. He was playing cricket. He had played cricket. This is past perfect. And coming to past perfect continuous tense, he had been playing cricket. Now this part is done. And now let's move on to the next part, that is future tense. Once again in future tense, similar. Simple present, simple past, simple future. Present continuous, past continuous, future continuous. Present perfect, past perfect, future perfect. Present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous and future perfect continuous. It's very easy to remember. Now simple future, let me take with the same. He will play cricket. He will be playing cricket. He will have played cricket. He will have been playing cricket. So when I write, everything looks very easy, but looking at all these tenses, Arey Bhagwan, when should we use this kind of tense? I mean these kind of sentences. So he plays cricket, he played cricket, he shall play cricket, or he will play cricket. What are these? He has played cricket. Action was done. Then why did this teacher put this kind of sentence in present tense and says that this is the current action? What's the difference between he has played cricket, he had played cricket, he will have played cricket? Everything appears very complicated. See, he played cricket, he had played cricket, he has played cricket. All the three appear very similar. So let me tell you that this is when you look at a particular sentence, it appears very difficult. But once if you understand the concept, everything appears very silly. So first of all, let me explain you what this simple present tense is and what are its uses. When should we use simple present tense? Look at this one here. I have taken the first tense in present tense. The first and the foremost thing is simple present tense. I told you simple present tense, there are many uses and there are many usages where you can place simple present tense and build the sentences. First of all, we have to use this for habitual and routine actions. So what is a habitual action? The action or the thing which you do regularly as a habit or as a routine. It comes under habitual or routine actions. So have a look at the sentence here. The child drinks milk every day. In this you might have observed I use the verb drinks added with yes. Okay. Now she goes to work at 8 a.m. Even here I have added yes. They visit Tirupati every year. Here I didn't add any yes to the verb. So coming to the structure, we have three persons in English language. That is first person, second person and third person. That is personal pronouns. Now let me tell you the structure. If you are using the word he, the pronoun he or she or it, you have to take the first form of the verb, that is present form of the verb. There are three forms of the verbs, basically main three forms of the verb: present form, past form and past participle form. Go, went, gone, sit, sat, sit, take, took, taken. So we are going to take only the first form of the verb, that is V1, and we are going to add either yes or es depending upon the verb you are taking. Some verbs get added with only yes and some verbs take es also. Now this is about these pronouns. Now coming to the rest of the pronouns, I or we or you or they. When you take these as a subject, you need to use only V1. You need to keep in your mind that this is a structure for simple present tense. Now see, he. In place of he, I have taken a singular person, that is the child. So it goes under he. Now coming to the verb. This is the verb. Drink is the main verb and I have added yes to this one. Drinks milk every day. And she goes to work at 8 a.m. She comes here, goes. This is the root form of V1 and go plus es to work at 8 a.m. These are the routine verbs. This is a habitual action. The child drinks milk every day and she goes to work at 8 a.m. This is a routine work. They visit Tirupati every year. Every year, every day, daily, often, frequently, always. If these words are present, compulsory you have to write the sentence in simple present tense only following this structure. Now they comes under the second category and I didn't add any yes or es to the verb. I have just taken the root form of the verb, that is visit Tirupati every year. This is one usage. Now coming to the second usage, general truths and facts. So when we are talking about the general truths or when we are talking about the facts, we use only simple present tense. The sun rises in the east. Now where does this sun come under? Sun goes to it or he. When we generalize that one, when you give a gender to that one, it can go under he, or just you can take it as it. When you consider that sun is a star, then you can take sun as it. So the sun, now see, rise plus yes in the east. Money does not grow on trees. So money is singular, so I have taken do plus es, not grow on trees. This is the general truth. I mean, the sun rises in the east and money does not grow on trees. Now coming to these two, they do not satisfy this structure. Have you seen? Honey is sweet. There is no verb here. It is not getting added with yes or yes. Even here, have a look. There are 12 months in a year. Even this one, we are not satisfying the rule. So these two talk about state of being. In state of being, we use either am or is or are. So we don't follow this one because it is not showing any kind of action. When you give an action to a particular subject, then you have to follow that particular structure. Otherwise, you have to take either am or is or are. Now look at the next usage of writing simple present tense. It denotes the future events that are a part of fixed timetable. Already at the beginning of the session, I have told you that one tense does not always show a particular, that means one time. It can be used for denoting other tense also. Likewise, simple present tense can be used to represent or to denote the future actions. So, and that too, when you have already fixed some actions, fixed a particular program, then you have to use. Otherwise, you cannot use simple present tense. Now see here, the match starts at 9 o'clock. It's already been fixed that the match is going to start at about 9 o'clock. So we can use in simple present tense. How are you using in simple present tense? You are taking the word match as singular. As if it is in singular, you know that for the root form of the verb, you should add yes. Okay, the match starts at 9 o'clock. My mother leaves at 4:30 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. It's already been fixed. The program is fixed. That's why we are using simple present tense. My mother comes under once again singular. So for leave, we are using s, adding s at 4:30 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Sandhya, that's me, starts her work at 8 a.m. Sandhya is singular, goes under she, and start is the root form of the verb, and we have added yes. It's very simple to identify. That is subject plus V1. For this V1, sometimes we add V1 plus yes or yes. This is the only structure you need to remember. Under subject, it can be singular or plural. If it is singular, you are adding V1. If it is plural, for V1, you are adding yes or yes. Now coming to the fourth use. Whenever you open a newspaper, you might not have clearly observed in what tense these newspaper headlines might have been written. So they always follow either simple present tense or present continuous or present perfect, not in simple past. And even if you see the broadcast commentary like football or cricket or tennis, you might have seen the commentary from the commentary box. You can listen only in simple present tense. Have a look at the examples here. Trump wins presidential election. So Trump is singular. For root form of the verb, we added yes, presidential election. Sachin, once again, it is singular. Hit is the root form of the verb, we added yes. Sachin hits another century. Now you might have got it out. These are already done. He hit another century. Trump also won, the presidential election. So though the action was done, why are these newspaper headlines and broadcast commentaries are given in in simple present tense? That's only a gimmick. Like, it is only the trick of the people in order to attract the attention of the readers, in order to create excitement and urgency. So it is written in simple present tense. Let's move on to the other usage of writing simple present tense. We can use simple present tense in writing quotations, sayings, as well as proverbs. Now, let me take a quotation. All the world is a stage, told by William Shakespeare. Now, all the world, I am considering it, singular, and I have taken the singular verb. So, this is talking about state of being, not following the structure I have already mentioned. The future depends on what we do in the past. The future will be taken as singular. Now this is the V1 form of the verb depend, and I am adding yes to this one. On what we do, we is plural. So we have taken only the V1 form. This is V1 plus yes form. In the past, people wait all week for Sunday, all year for summer, and all life for happiness. So people come under plural. So I have taken only V1 here. Subject plus V1. This is yes plus V1. all week for Sunday. So here we don't have any other thing. Now coming to the last but not the least, when we instruct others or when we direct others, when we show the directions to others, we use simple present tense. Let me show you with the help of an example. First of all, break the eggs. So here break is V1. You might be asking me, ma'am, where is subject here according to the structure? Actually, there are 4 types of sentences. This particular sentence come under imperative sentences. In these sentences, we don't use a subject. The unseen subject will be you. So even in the imperative sentences, we use simple present tense. That is my idea to convey you. So we use V1. So here we don't have any subject. Unseen subject will be, the hidden subject will be you. Break the eggs and whisk. Whisk is once again V1. The sugar. Now coming to the next example, go straight and take right. So what is the verb here? Go is the verb. So we are taking only V1 form. We are not writing went straight or gone straight. So just when you are giving the directions or the instructions, we need to use only V1 or V1 plus yes or yes. That is the structure of simple present tense. And take right, here we have one more V1. These two are imperative sentences. So these are the 6 usages of simple present tense. Apart from this, we can use in the first conditional, if conditional. That is, if you go there, you can meet him. If you go is simple present tense. So I'm not going to deal with that one. So these are the main usages of simple present tense. I mean writing the sentences in simple present tense. Isn't it very interesting? If so, please like, share, comment, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, My Grammar Pages. Thank you so much for watching the video. Catch you later with a new topic.